Hello, everyone. This is Ebi, the Original Master here, and welcome to my new Let's Play on PETA's Super Chick Sisters. And yes, this game is made by PETA, which is the infamous animal cruelty website organization thing, and they have developed many Flash games in the past, but I'm only going to be doing the Super Chick Sisters series from PETA is because that their other Flash games are very graphic, as in it does contain gore and blood and all that stuff, and I don't want to provide that kind of content for the channel. So I will only be showcasing the Super Chick Sister games, which consist of Super Chick Sisters and New Super Chick Sisters. So yeah, as you guys can tell from the logo and the design of the game, this is supposed to be a Super Mario Brothers parody game, and the logo is based off of New Super Mario Brothers, which came out in 2006 for the Nintendo DS. So, the way how I'm gonna approach this game, I'll only do 2 levels per video, and no, I am not going to go online and look up how many levels there are in this game. Is because I want to find out about that myself. I am aware of this game, but I don't remember. I may have remembered playing this game a long time ago, but it's been a very long time since I may have touched this game. So instead of looking up how many levels there are, we'll just do 2 levels per video, and then we'll see how the game will work. All right, so we're gonna go to new game. All right, so it says so. Here's the little story of the game. Colonel Sanders and his minions have kidnapped Pamela Anderson for revealing to the world that KFC's secret recipe is cruelty to chickens. Help the Super Chick Sisters save Pam before it's too late. So yeah, this is the villain of the game, Colonel Sanders. So yeah, this game is based off of KFC, and Pamela here is supposed to be the Princess Peach of the game, while Colonel Sanders is the Bowser equivalent. Use the arrow keys to move. Use the up arrow to jump, climb, and break blocks. Click escape to pause the game. Defeat enemies by jumping on their heads. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this game has save files because I am not playing through this game in one sitting. I only want to do 2 levels per video, so maybe towards the end of this video I will. Wait, I think I think you do have to clear this game in one sitting because I'm not entirely sure there's any save files. You know what? We'll find out soon enough. So let's just start the game, and then after I'm done with the first 2 levels, I will leave out of the game, and then I will load back up the game to see if it will save my file, and if it doesn't, then we're going to be in huge trouble. So let's see how this game will turn out. All right, so we have our 3 playable characters. Well, obviously one of them is locked, which is Pamela Anderson. So we have Nugget, which is supposed to be our Mario, and Chiquette, which is supposed to be our Luigi. So in this game, I'll play as Nugget, and when we get to New Super Chick Sister, I'll play as Chiquette. So let's play as Nugget. Alright, so it says, Pamela Anderson, I am here today to tell you the terrible secrets that KFC has been trying to keep from the public about what does to... Oh. So I guess you can't read through the cutscenes. Well, you can, but yeah, it really doesn't matter. So we have Toad. Obviously, we have our Mario characters here, and yes, Mario and Luigi are also in this game as well. They've been playing way too much Nintendo Wii. They ended up spraying their arms and all that. And so Mario suggested they should go see a doctor. And as you notice that the news anchor has been tied up. And then that's when Chiquette and Nugget suggest that they should save the day. So yeah, this is the game. So yeah, it's a 2D platformer. And just as the controls suggest, you use the arrow keys to move. and you use the up arrow key to jump. So we have these chicken nugget boxes, which are the super mushrooms of the game. So if you grab it, you'll grow big. So yeah, this game obviously is a parody of Super Mario Brothers, if that wasn't quite obvious. And these little Colonel Sander robot enemies are the minions of the game. These are our Goombas. And the music that's playing in the background is kind of like a off-key version of the Super Mario Brothers theme. So yeah, I will apologize if the gameplay is a little wonky. That's usually how I play through platformers anyways. I do have a habit of playing poorly when it comes to platformers, but... And yes, there aren't any power-ups in this game besides the chicken nugget boxes, so I'm not even going to worry about getting that one. And yes, if you do touch an enemy, you will shrink down to size. And yes, this game does have a time limit, so you do have to... Hi Nugget, did you know that KFC chickens have their sensitive beaks cut off? How painful. How many birds are so stressed from being debeaked that they cannot eat? Please hurry. Yes, because this game is being made by PETA, they will give you some horrific facts about what these restaurants do to their food. Thank goodness you're here, Nugget. KFC is scandaling chickens to death. Many birds are still awake when their feathers are scaled off and defeathering tanks. Can you imagine that? Yuck. So yeah, if you play as Chickette, then the NPCs will say Chickette. So yeah, the levels in this game are broken down as worlds. Alright, so yes, here's our first depiction of blood in this game, but I wouldn't say this game is all that gory, but it is what it is. Nugget, we've seen so many crippled chickens with broken wings and legs, and these overgrown birds are still just babies when they're killed. You can't let the Colonel get away with this. Oh crap, I accidentally touched one of the enemies. And then if you hit the flag, you'll have cleared level. Yeah, just like in Super Mario Bros. There's still work to be done. Alright, so we have our little cutscene of Nugget and Chickette. Yes, even though you're not playing as Chickette, she'll still be around for the adventure. Alright, so we got smoke billowing from the background, and we got this very serious music. And we have Dr. Mario, who is supposed to be... Well, yeah, Dr. Mario is its own character in like, Super Smash Brothers. Alright, World 2. Alright, so this level takes place inside KFC. You're just in time, Nugget. You have to stop KFC from making more bloody buckets. Alright, so we have this little menu over here. We got the crippled chicken and fries, which is $2. A scaled bird with gravy, $3. And a cruelty value meal, which is $4. Alright, so we have warp pipes. Yeah, I'm trying to grab this box. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, if I were small, I could have went down there and figured out what was down there, but it's all good. So yeah, those little birds are the coins of this game. Or the currency. Alright, so right here we got fried oils. So these are the lava equivalent, so you don't want to touch that, because you will die. So do not fall into that oil. But we do have water in the game, so you can swim. So yeah, if you grab a chicken nugget box, if you're already big, you'll earn a 1-up, and it'll have the Super Mario Brothers 1-up sound effect. So yeah, the other PETA games that they've made, they did a Super Mario 3D Land parody game, which I'm sure you guys are aware of, and that's the one where Mario steals the fur of a tanuki when Super Mario 3D Land came out. And there's also a Cooking Mama PETA game. Oh crap. Yeah, I accidentally died. So yeah, if you do die, the objects will not reset. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that block. But yeah, we do have another chicken nugget box. Yeah, I really do hope that this game does not reset if you leave out of the game, because I do not want to. Yeah, I really do not want to do this game in one sitting. I do want to just record these 2 levels, stop recording, and then I'll come back to this game at a later time. We'll find out soon enough after I clear this level, because this will be the last level I'll be doing for this video. I'm hoping I'm going the right way, because this level seems to be like a maze. Hurry, Nugget, we just found out that those chickens are being fed drugs that make them grow so large that they won't be able to move. You've got to help them. Yes, PETA wants you to be very aware that these restaurants are doing cruelty to animals, and it's a bit unsettling, so... Alright, we got the frickin' menu again. Alright, that was the second level. And I think this will wrap up this video, but before we head out, I will leave out of the game and see what will happen. First, we have to go through a cutscene. Alright, so as you see in the background, we got one of this guy protesting holding a Koopa. And very specifically, that Koopa artwork is based off of the one from New Super Mario Brothers, because this game came out around the time New Super Mario Brothers had been released. Alright, we're gonna stop here. Alright, let's see what happens if I will quit. Alright, connecting to high score to server. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Wait, new game? Wait, can I not? Wait, enter a code. Wait. So... Oh, Lord. Yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do this game in one sitting, you guys, so... You can't... Alright. You know what? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do, you guys. So in the next video... Yeah, in the next video, I'll probably... And this sucks, because I don't want to have to do this game in one sitting, you know? Like, I had no idea that you have to do this game in one sitting. Yeah, alright, so in the next video, I'll just redo these first 2 levels off camera, and then I'll probably finish up the game in the next video, since you can't do this, so you have to do this game in one sitting. Alright, you guys, so until next time, we'll be doing World 3 and World 4. So yeah, this has been Super Chick Sisters. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, unfortunately, you're going to have to do this game in one sitting, because if you leave out of the game, you will have to redo it all over again. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you lovely people next time. Later, folks.